Let's go to Theo, who's a Liverpool fan. All right, Theo?
All right, mate. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I guess well done.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, is it? Winning with 4 games to go, and
no, you've won it at Cantor, haven't you? I mean, it's been shocking.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been much competition, I'd say. Obviously, we had a sort of Arsenal and City towards the start of the season, and then sort of in this sort of new year, there hasn't been really anyone else.
Has it been easier than you thought, Theo? Winning a title. Look, Liverpool have won many in the past, but it's only your second Premier League title. The first one that you won, geez, I mean, you had to fight tooth and nail for that. The season before Liverpool, Man City pipped you. The second season, you actually won it. This one, I mean, it's been a cakewalk. That's the reality of it. And like I said, no slight level. You've embarrassed the rest of the league, and the rest of the league needs to wake up.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. What I would say, though, is that I wouldn't say this is, like many fans are saying, one of the worst seasons for the Premier League. I'd actually argue it's probably been one of the best in terms of anyone can beat anyone. There is no guarantee in terms of Man City are going to beat this team. We'll say that before the game that they'll beat them, but they might actually end up drawing them. Or, everyone would have thought that Liverpool would have beaten Forest. But we didn't beat them at all. We actually lost to them and then we drew to them. So, I mean, I'd argue for the title race, absolutely, it's probably been one of the worst because there hasn't really been one. But if you're going to argue in terms of the rest of the league...
Well, the middle teams have got better. Well, no, the middle teams have got better. Your Bournemouth, your Nottingham Forest, Fulham... I would argue that them teams who have improved, Crystal Palace, I'd say them teams have improved. The bottom sides have still been rubbish, like they were last year, and the top teams have been rubbish as well. The middle teams have improved, which has made it competitive for European football. But if you're talking about a title challenge, there's been no competition for Liverpool. As soon as Rodri got injured at Man City, that was them done. They were cooked. They didn't have the legs to go for another fight. And Arsenal, again, they didn't have it. They couldn't get it done. So listen, there's no feel bad for Liverpool. They've been the best and they deserve it. It's the rest of the league that have been unacceptable, really, in terms of fighting for the title.
Yeah, and us being able to win it with 4 games to go at home, is brilliant. And I don't know if you've seen any of the videos or anything of what it was like outside of Anfield yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it, but in the end I had to turn it off because it just doing me head in.
Absolutely incredible. It was like so much built up, excitement and happiness, not just from this title, but from the previous title. We didn't get to celebrate it because of COVID. It felt like it was one massive party, which... never experienced anything like that, really.
No, I mean, and that's great for Liverpool fans. That's fine. That's how it should be. That's what success and glory should feel like for them. And yeah, they won that COVID trophy, half a trophy. We joke, obviously. But going back to the point about everyone can beat anyone, I think the general quality in the Premier League this season has been below standard. And I put Liverpool in that bracket as well. They are not the Liverpool of the sides I've seen under Klopp in the Premier League. The side that finished second to Manchester City, I believe, is a better side than this Liverpool side that won it.
You say it's a better side, Jace. Is it more exciting side?
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily. Is it a better side?
Well, I felt that was what gave me that entertainment. Watching Liverpool under Klopp.
That was exciting.
Yeah, but that was.
But they'd lose games.
It was an energy rush. But they went toe to toe with the best side.
Arne Slot, he's a bit of a master stroke, a genius stroke, really, tactically this season. That he knew that he couldn't do another season of that. Look at Man City; they run out of legs.
Fine.
He obviously looked at Liverpool and thought, I can't play like that.
But he's lucky that the rest of them have been so substandard, because had City been at the level before, and I put Liverpool in this bracket under Klopp. I've seen the Liverpool Klopp sides. You don't have to be a Liverpool fan, just be a football fan. That team, that was it, heavy metal football, right?
Mm.
That That is what you pay your subscription for. That's what you pay for. That's where you want to sit down. You want to see two teams, contrasting styles, go toe-to-toe. And Liverpool and City over the last couple of years has been absolutely insane. And I go back in previous seasons when Chelsea had with Man United Arsenal. You know, these battles. There is no battle. There's no battle.
But they haven't had a battle this year, but that's because they haven't had to. But I think...
I know, I agree with you. I'm going to say it again. The rest of the league is embarrassed by what Liverpool have done it.
But I think this Liverpool side could have that battle. They could have had that battle if Arsenal were on the coattails of them.
Well, Arsenal's injuries,
and then they had to play Arsenal, and then they go, right, come on in, let's have it. I don't think they've had to this season. They've been great, they've been efficient, they've won games. Yeah. But I think there was probably another gear in Liverpool.
Do you know what? I thought that until I saw them play against PSG. I totally agree with you. And at PSG, over two legs showed they didn't have that other gear.
Okay.
And that was where I really felt that this Liverpool team under Slot were a little bit one-paced, and they had a great way of playing, and the way they set up their midfield, what he done with Gravenberch, the way they defend in a different way to anything that Klopp done. Klopp didn't defend. Klopp had players bombing on, fullbacks. You see Robinson, you see Trent, you see players bombing on you, and they'd leave gaps, but they'd get back defensively. And he didn't do that, Slot. Slot realised, I've got some aging legs up there, I've got some aging legs back here, I'm going to play it in a different way. I think he must have expected and felt there's going to be a battle from someone. At some stage, some team is going to present me with a problem. Well, he never came. In the end, he's walking through games going, he must sit this up. Honestly, I guarantee he'll never say it, but he must. And Liverpool fans must sit there feeling this is easier than it should have been, and how it would have felt to win a Premier League. Take nothing away from them. They're the best side, and well done, congratulations. But
so you're saying their title was a bit meh?
I'm just saying the Premier League's meh.
You're saying their title was meh?
I'm saying the Premier League is meh, and it ain't their fault. It's not their fault. It's not their fault.
Give them some credit, mate. Come on.
The best. I just said congratulations, well done, best side in the country. You deserve it. But this season has been a little bit of a head scratcher because I'll throw it out there. Name me the 3 best games this season we saw in the Premier League. Someone message them. People will go, that game was brilliant. Give me that top 5 best games. I remember watching Liverpool City, right? Arsenal City. This season, actually, Arsenal City was a good game, even though they went down 10 men. Man United over Liverpool. Man United. Where are these games? Name me the best games this season. Yeah, that's the challenge.
Okay. All right. Have you got
number 1?
Let us know. 03 717 22 3344. You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. With talkSPORT Bet, visit talksportbet.com today for the latest sign-up offers. 18 plus. Be gambler dog.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.